Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hi. So today I came here to respond to Kyle Kalinski's video on him defending platforming a literal pedo, a literal racist, and a grifter like vaush. And so we are just going to be responding to his video, and this is my second time watching it, and I already came to the conclusion that his video sounded insincere as fuck and forgets everything. And basically believes like, oh, it's just like, if you don't like it, then don't watch it. There, done. Problem solved. But that's not why. There's like a bunch of other factors in.
Week on Crystal Kyle and Friends, we had Vaush on the podcast, and the response was interesting. Everybody knows that I try my best to avoid reading reactions because it's so easy to go insane when you know that it's impossible to please everybody, because two people could watch the same thing and have polar opposite reactions. So, it's best to just do whatever you think is best and see where the chips fall. But I wanted to dive into this conversation, which I think is an important conversation, which is some of the criticism that we got over this podcast. Now, again, plenty of people didn't criticize it. They thought it was wonderful. They thought it was lovely.
Yeah,
but there were also plenty who did criticize it. Now, of course, the main critique is, how dare you platform him? Yeah. Now, there's a lot of reasons that they give why they think he shouldn't be platformed. And I will say that most of the points that were made from people who were making that argument, I think were beyond absurd. I think they were obvious smears. I think they are, they're little 5-second clips that are completely taken out of context. And so I think that a lot of people who were making the argument were just coming from a place of like, I don't like this person, and I'm working backwards from that conclusion.
Bro, that is such fucking bullshit. It's not out of context. We gave the full context. There is literal archives of footage of Vaush saying all this other shit, and you say that's stuff and smears that are completely out of context. He literally called Mexi, who basically challenged him on his vote blue no matter who bullshit, and calling people dumb and stupid because they didn't want to vote for fucking Joe Biden, a literal fucking racist piece of shit. And after Vaush loses the debate, he starts calling Mexi a bunch of sexist slurs, and then he deletes the video so he doesn't get any backlash for calling Mexi that. Which, that's okay by Kyle's definition. And then he says the N-word multiple times, and he said the N-word on the kill stream so he can, quote-unquote, own the Nazis, Bruh, fuck off my line. But back to the video.
And so, how dare you do X, Y, and Z that I don't want you to do? So, why? Let's get into a little bit behind the thought process of why I wanted him on. I mean, the reason I wanted him on was very simple. I found his commentary interesting. I even found his critiques interesting. And I think he's an honest person. And when you have a dialogue with an honest person, it's a lot easier to come to a mutual understanding. So on that alone, I felt it was worthy of having a conversation with Vaush. And listen, I think the podcast went well.
Stop right there. Bullshit. You're basically... Vaush is a dishonest, grifting actor. Literally. Vaush is a bad faith actor. Vaush is a grifter. You are basically giving that person literal legitimacy by platforming him on literally a platform that almost has 1 million fucking subs. Why even give people like Vaush legitimacy in the first place? His critiques aren't valid. His critiques are just plain bullshit that comes out of his own fucking ass. Literally. Why even platform his ass in the first fucking place?
He thinks the podcast went well. He talked about it after the fact. Now, when people bring up that criticism, the criticism of how dare you platform X, Y, or Z, my old response to it used to be, just shut up because I'll talk to anybody. That was basically my reaction. Like, who are you to micromanage my decisions? I'm going to talk to anybody. Now, upon reflecting on that, I realized that's not exactly true, because I don't really want to talk to somebody who, for example, is pro-genocide. So it's not that I'll talk to anybody. To be clear, of course, vaush is not pro-genocide. That would be ridiculous.
Vaush is a piece of shit. I don't know why you even are doing that. Basically, we're not micromanaging you. We're telling you, like, why the fuck would you platform this guy who literally is, like, a literal pedophile as well? Like, there is articles, there is video footage, and also, did you know this? He tried to literally he was, like, sexually harassing young people, like, young girls in his Discord server. Like, do you not know that? And also, he kicks out black people in his Discord server as well. Do you not know that, Kyle? I don't think so, because you just be saying the most dumb shit I've ever seen in my entire fucking life.
I'm just trying to explain to you guys my thought process and where I'm at now on this issue of platforming somebody. So, I realized my position is not that I'll talk to anybody. Now, if others say, hey, I'll talk to anybody, I would say, that's totally fine. That's their decision. They can talk to whoever they want, even somebody who is pro-genocide. But I'll say this, you need to make sure you ask the right questions. If you talk to somebody who has some hideous, odious, terrible views, and you don't push them on the things that are hideous, odious, terrible views, well, then I do have an issue with it myself. And I'll say it's irresponsible to platform person X, Y, or Z if you're not pushing back on these certain beliefs that they have where you need to push back on it. So,
even if you push back, you are still giving him more legitimacy than ever. You are basically giving him more views. You're giving him more subs by even just having him on your fucking podcast. You could be having other people who actually deserve that platform way more than Vaush's ass has ever. Literally. You could be platforming literal, like, activists, like, as well as, like, journalists like Vanessa Beatley. You could be platforming action for Assange. You should be, like, having on, like, Jason, Unruh, or Franco, or any of those people who are way more qualified than Vaush. Like, have on those people. Or have on other smaller content creators, like my friend Skeptical Mantis. Like, duh. But you platform this guy who literally is not even worth the time and basically doesn't even deserve that platform, which you have, Kyle.
I personally wouldn't talk to anybody. I do have lines. I do have standards, but I would defend somebody who talks to literally anybody as long as they're asking the right questions. So that gets into, the broader topic of what's the criteria to talk to somebody for me. And for me, again, it's very simple. All I need to see is that they're intellectually honest. So as long as in my estimation, they're intellectually honest and I find them interesting, then I want to talk to them. Now, that's where that's where everybody gets sort of stuck, I think, because somebody who I might think is intellectually honest, you might not.
Now he's just basically just going, like, all over the place now. Basically, here's the thing. Like, why do you think, like, basically, this is not okay, Kyle. Like, this is not okay. Have you seen the shit he has done? Because I can just post my video of literally... Let me get, like, a video clip of all the horrible shit Vaush has done. Because here, Kyle, here's what you can look at for, the reasons why we don't like Vaush, okay? Here's why, and here's why we're even criticizing you for even platforming somebody like Vaush.
You can just say...
class consciousness.
Right now, so is the Democrat Party. Like, I don't know. Most of the time, when a wildly fucking irrational lefty comes in to make bad faith arguments against me, it's a trans person. That is a fact. If all of these dumb fucks recognize that I despise them and that they're every bit as detrimental to the left as Nazis are, I am doing good. I want these people to know that they're my enemy. I fucking hate them. I really do.
But they're not your enemy.
Oh, no. Yes, they are. They hurt me, and they hurt you. Because every time some dumb fuck trans girl on Twitter who's acting out mental illness, whining, calling people like me transphobic because I disagree with them, they're hurting the left. No, these people are ill. These people are cancer. They're subhuman. I don't care.
Well, I'm talking about historically. Like, back then, the peasants were actually antagonistic to the proletariat.
The peasants were the proletariat.
Black nationalists basically try to push for preserving not only black cultures, which I think is important to preserve.
Fuck black culture. I don't give a fuck about preserving culture. What? That's exactly the same as a white ethno-nationalist argument. You are disgustingly ignorant of American history, and you are lucky that I personally got Biden into office, because otherwise, is Hakeem from Iraq? Well, hey,
stimulus package.
We're going to get Biden to get those troops out of Iraq.
That's
okay?
what I
Can you already do that?
My
We're going to keep Biden from fucking bombing any more Iraqis, okay? That's what we're going to do. You're welcome, Hakeem. In fact, and this is going to be a real hot take, I have yet to hear a convincing moral or legal argument as to why possession of child pornography should be illegal.
表本质速度的政治报告，赞成不赞成呢？
Yeah, that guy. That guy you're gonna choose to platform. The guy who calls trans people cancer, who says fuck black culture. Let's see. Calls women who challenge him, like Mexi, basically, slut, cunt, all this other bullfucking shit. And defends people like S4A. And you know what he also does? He talks down to an Iraqi like Hakeem and saying basically saying he's ignorant on American history. Oh, he knows way more about American history than Vaush has ever done at all. He basically just has that Americanism cult mindset. That's what Vaush has. Ugh. But you platform him, Kyle. You platform the guy. And that's all I have to say, because this is just a dumb ass fucking take, and you're just being insincere and dishonest to basically defend yourself and your what's left of your reputation for a dishonest, grifting fucking actor like Vaush. Yeah, Kyle. Like, you're a fucking idiot. You're just being a fucking idiot. Basically just going balls to the wall trying to defend Vaush and saying a bunch of this shit is smears. No, it's not. It's the truth. I could literally bring a whole playlist of content of literally stuff that Vaush has done that Danky King has reported. My friend Danky King has a whole playlist of it. I recommend you go check it out, because there's a lot of shit that you need to go check out over there. It's crazy, right? But yeah. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.